All right, so this is the Wide Perspectives podcast. I'm your host Khalil. We got OVO Ron.
Yes, sir.
We got Vaughn.
Yeah.
We got Jackson legend, Coach Colin.
Florida State legend.
Yes, sir.
NBA legend in the city.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Coach? How you been?
I'm all right. How y'all doing, fella?
How about it?
What kind of music you been listening to, Coach?
I listen to it all. I listen to R&B, jazz, reggae, rap. I ain't listening to no country music.
Well, new age rappers you into now?
I ain't into these new age rappers.
Gotcha.
You got to have something to say when I'm listening to you. Occasionally, some of these songs I listen to because they got a catchy beat, but they don't be talking about nothing. There's so many songs you can make about shooting and selling dope.
That's true.
I mean, everybody's saying that. Tell me something that I ain't heard before, you know? Give me a few phrases that make me think about, oh, did he really say that? Did he really put the metaphors together like that? But, you know, Wayne, Drake, you know, J. Cole, Kendrick. I like B.O.B., but he ain't had no music out lately. I like T.I.
Who your favorite rapper?
Mine?
Yeah, like all time.
Pop. Ain't no doubt about it. Pop.
I figured.
Pac Big. I'm a big Pac and Biggie fan. Just certain. A lot of these boys on because Pac and Big gone. Pac and Big was in. A lot of these boys wouldn't stand a chance. I like Yo Gotti though. I like Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
He got some good music. I think he underdog. He the ultimate underdog. Lil Boosie. I listen to some. No, I can't. I can only get with some of Dolph stuff.
Okay. I love Dolph.
Dolph.
I know the kids at the school be putting you on a lot of little new stuff.
I don't listen to it though. Like,
okay.
I mean, when I first listened to it, I got to hear something that keep me there. The one boy, he funny to me. I ain't gonna listen too much of his music.
Black Youngster?
Yeah.
I knew you were talking about.
Yeah.
Somebody say funny, I already knew
He
you talking about.
little bitty.
Tripping, man.
You know, he be like little bitty bitch. Little whore. He be funny. Like,
Yeah.
but I get him though because he getting people to be like, man, that man stupid. He be acting crazy. So he getting people to pay attention to him by acting the fool.
Yeah, all them IG videos.
Oh, marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plies. Plies should sell a bunch of music right now with all them little excerpts he got out. If he put a CD out, he should sell out because everybody's just gonna want to hear what all he gotta do is put one of them on the beginning of it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Drake put on his album one of his little clips.
Yeah.
So
See?
Oh, yeah, little IG clips.
That was a big one, too.
Yeah, he started blowing up off like from Thanksgiving or something like that a couple years ago.
Yeah, Plies, those videos when he just started making videos IG.
He rapped like that,
because Plies
too.
was like he was starting to simmer down. Then like those IGs are boosting right back up.
I like Rick Ross too though.
Yeah.
Rick Ross make good music. He kind of chilling right now, but he make good music.
That Port of Miami 2 coming.
Yeah.
But Drake got it on lock right now.
Oh, yeah.
Drake and J. Cole.
Yeah.
But on another note, what y'all think about that Drake and Pusha T? Who you think won that?
Pusha one.
Yeah, Pusha killed that man.
He smashed.
Pusha one. But I mean, Drake is Teflon, so
Yeah, Drake is Drake.
Like he dropped a couple hits. Yeah, what it is.
3 number 1s on
That
the
just was a
ground.
rap battle. You know,
Yeah.
Drake lost the rap battle, but he gonna win the battle for the money and selling the most music. I mean, Pusha T a good rapper, but he ain't on Drake level.
You listen to Pusha?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Pusha T because he gonna have something to say.
Well, one thing I do respect about Drake though, he doesn't. Anybody who does come up, he said something bad, a sub, even though he's like this mega star. Like, cause Drake could easily just say, "I'm bigger than him." Like fuck him. Yeah, he can easily do that, but he says stuff to anybody who says anything, even if he lose or if he win.
Jay-Z do the same thing.
Jay did that.
Jay Jay really don't come out and say it. He simply send them little subliminal jabs in his music at you.
Yeah.
And you know what he be talking about though.
Yeah. He done this.
I like the other young Moneybags. I like him.
That's his boy.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
I like my bad. Your flow is crazy.
I just think he need to put out an actual album and stop putting out all these mixtapes.
He said he got one on the way, so
Say EP.
he said he got an EP. Then he gonna give us an album.
He's so hot right now. He probably need to get it out while he hot to get that money.
True.
They say Chance the Rapper about to drop something.
I don't even like
You
Chance.
like Chance?
I like some of it,
So
but I think Nas is the worst beat picker in all the music.
Oh, yeah.
He can rap. Yeah, I love Nas rapping, but he the worst beat. His beats are terrible.
Oh yeah. Nas is coming. Horrible. That beat is horrible.
Yeah.
I wanted him to let Ross pick his beats, cause Ross just got the perfect ear.
You know who had the rawest beats? Gucci Man.
You think so?
What Gucci Man's
They
song
be knocking.
that ain't just got a nice beat to it?
You
It don't
got
matter what song he come out with, it got a nice beat. Now he may not be spitting like that on there, but his beats is sick.
that's Zaytoven.
Yeah,
that boy right there is he different.
He have all the nice beats. He just, I don't know if I can take Gucci Man on the whole album the way he sound.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when you try to sound like Quavo and Migos and all of them. You try to
Yeah,
You like Migos?
speed it up.
I like some of their music. Them boys got good music. They got good music. Like they got a lot of all their songs that's on the radio. They good song. So their catalog is spreading because they put out a lot of hits. But then only one of them really be saying something. That's Offset,
You think he the best rapper out the group?
of course. Quavo basically he'll hook
Yeah.
man.
Takeoff, boy.
Yeah, I like Takeoff.
But I think Offset's still kind of better rapper than Takeoff on the low.
Yeah, I don't even know really. Sometimes I don't really know if Takeoff be on a song.
Yeah, he be in his own world. Seem like
But I like them. They make good music. What you think about Cardi B?
Oh, Cardi.
yeah, I like Cardi.
Her album was good.
Yeah, it was good, but they ain't getting no spins over here no more.
It's not for us, but it was a good album. If you like
But
the girls, they knocking that album, which I
yeah,
get it.
you might want to have some of that Cardi B when you got them girls around. And Cardi B bring them women. She the new Nicki Minaj. I hope
She
y'all
gonna be
know
here for a
that.
while. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, she the new Nicki Minaj.
So what, she top female rapper?
Right
No,
now.
I ain't saying she top female rapper, but she the top right now.
Yeah, she the hottest.
She the hottest. I mean, you got to put her
Yeah.
at the top right now. Now, when you saying the top female rappers, nah, she not one.
Who you got as the top rapper?
Female?
Yeah.
MC Light, without a doubt.
You talking about all time? I think you
Yeah.
talking about the now. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
like-
Ain't nobody beat Nicki.
Oh,
Still,
okay.
she got it. Okay.
No, can't nobody spit. Do you really listen to Nicki?
Yes.
I
listen
I like
to
her flow a lot though.
I love the way how she switch up her flow. That's really what.
like
Yeah.
Rhapsody, but
Come on, the
Nicki.
rapping skills is way
You talking
ahead of
about,
Nicki. Come on, now.
Rhapsody
is
gonna
she probably
rap.
one of the best rappers in the world.
she probably, but we
She-
talking about you got to take both. You can't just say, Nicki body of work and what she putting on her songs. I mean, I like Rhapsody. I think she's a very good rapper, and I put her up there. But I mean, Nicki's saying a lot. I just ain't heard a lot of Rhapsody
I get that.
music.
She,
You know what
she
I'm
got
saying?
one.
think
She only
she
got
get
one
hits?
album.
Yeah,
Huh? She's not hit maker.
One-
She's just a.
That'd probably be the
Yeah,
blood.
she's
Right.
just a
See,
spitter.
one-
She just
one-
raps.
One album can't get me to put you up there unless you got one.
If you
of
talking about like music and everything, I'm with you. I thought
No.
you meant like the skill of rapping, just rapping.
okay, skill of rapping, I put over Nicki. Just
Okay, I see what you're
pure
saying.
skill
Gotcha.
of rap, yeah. Like pure skill of rap. Who would you say on the men's side?
All time?
Just pure skill of rap.
Right now?
Just right now.
Right now? Anytime.
Give me Lupe.
That's Royce
Wow.
the 5'9".
Royce. I say Black Thought.
Yeah, Black Thought. Yeah, Black
Black
Thought.
Thought is able.
Yeah.
Who you got?
That's kind of hard for me. I mean, here's a group of guys like I'm gonna say one of the guys I'm gonna say is Andre 3000.
That's a good one.
I mean,
You got that word, bless.
he putting in that work. It just, you know, I like Lupe. I say a guy like, you know, Black Thought is one of them. He
Yeah, he's special.
He do his rap.
but I think, who would I say? I think Kendrick had that. Kendrick and Cole are like basically rapping like them two young brothers. They're just really like heads and shoulders for us at rapping. Like
Who you think rap
Kendrick's
better?
fire.
out of Kendrick and Cole,
Yeah.
that's tough. Cause Cole don't have the machine that Kendrick had behind him. See, Cole gonna forever be. He like.
What's
That's
that?
like saying. Here's a debate when you saying Cole and Kendrick. A lot of people gonna love Kendrick because he said a lot of music, but arguably, what album Cole put out that ain't been good? Like all his albums been fire. Just they don't get a lot of play. He ain't putting the hits, the radio hits.
But Cole still got a huge fan base.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But like he choose to be like that. He
Yeah,
choose to be like.
Cole could definitely go get his machine. He had a machine for the first two albums.
But
Then
they
he
ain't gonna
just
promote him like that.
Rock Nation. Jay, he had the No ID.
What rapper under Jay ever been good?
You mean
Like-
successful?
Right.
Oh, that's been good. Beans had his moments.
Yeah, but Beans was more on his own. He was under Jay them label, but he really his
Kanye.
own entered.
Kanye under Jay.
Kanye been on doing his own thing.
You been under like on his label or what you
Just
mean
on his
under?
label, but Kanye, you think about Kanye, he was with Def Jam. He wasn't with Jay. He was Rockefeller, but he was Def Jam.
Jay
See,
too.
when you got
and then
Def
Jay
Jam
brought him over to
behind
Def Jam. He became the president.
Yeah, but Jay, he was a producer when Jay got him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
he was
He
producing the
produced
music.
Jay didn't want him to rap at all.
Right.
Yeah.
For real?
Dame
No,
the one that
Dame
wanted him to rap.
rap.
Jay just wanted him to make beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
I heard LL say when Jay took over Def Jam that they didn't push his records. You know, how you don't push LL? Come on now, let's.
Jay-Z hating?
I mean, boy, you got to
'Cause
think
LL
about. You got to
did
think
it
about
all.
the time though,
L
bro.
did it all.
Come on, man.
You got to think about it was early 2000s.
It don't matter. LL.
LL wasn't.
It don't matter.
I ain't know
You
about
got to
this.
show him love just based off
Yeah, that's
his
true.
what
I
he
need
done
love.
done in the past.
That's a fact.
So you telling me right now you ain't gonna show Nas love?
If I'm like a record label, would I push Nas records?
Right.
Oh, all them boys signed to Hove.
Yeah.
What's his name? He just signed what's his name? Jadakiss. Jadakiss just
I
signed.
know that.
What?
Fat Joe, all them.
Yeah, Fat Joe.
All
I
the
know he got
people
Yo Gotti,
beef with,
he
all that,
got-
he signed.
He got a lot of people. He's assigning to everybody now. He got
Jim
Jim Jones.
Jones.
Yeah, he got Jim Jones. He's assigning people.
Don't like him.
Is
You
Jim
don't like
Jones?
Jim?
Nah.
Well, you don't like it, like how he act?
Jay
Like,
put
I don't
Rihanna
like what
on.
he be saying.
That count.
Oh, okay.
So Jay put Rihanna
Def
on.
Jam put Rihanna on.
But he was the president.
Yeah, but she was already hot before Jay became the president. Nah. She just got bigger. It was destined to happen. She one of them people they done handpicked to be the next up.
What was her first hot single?
Ponder replay. Was she like 16?
Hell, before Jay.
I have to look
You
into
said
that.
you said 2016.
She was 16. I said
Yeah.
when that came out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See, y'all got to look at way things go. You know, Chris Brown was supposed to be Michael Jackson,
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know what he did to the masses to affect his status.
Right.
Because truth be told, Rihanna hit him first,
Yeah, that was pretty much what he said in that interview.
and that's why he went off like that. I mean, I don't condone hitting on women, but a natural reaction when somebody hits you is to hit back.
They
Nah,
said
I
she
don't
was swinging on him first.
Right, I don't condone him beating her up.
She never denied it.
He
though.
could have held her, you know, but who am I to tell you how to react to anything, you know? But I wouldn't condone hitting her.
And people forget they was like real young. Like they was 18, 19.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be Jay and Beyonce, Chris Brown.
That'd be a way bigger couple than them.
Yeah, that's what the machine was
So
designed to do.
yeah, Chris
So-
definitely was on his way being an SMJ.
Exactly. So when he mess up like that, they punish him. Now with her, she going to still be big, but she ain't big as she should have been because if him and her stay together,
You don't think Rihanna as big as she could have been?
I think she could have been bigger.
I think people was like competing, like putting her and Beyonce up against each
Right.
other like early on.
I think that kind of stole a little bit from
From her.
her shine, because that kind of people kind of like thinking like, oh, he just all of a sudden just beat her up. Don't sound right. And then, like you said, she never denied that she hit him.
Yeah.
She never said I didn't.
Chris said they both was abusive to each other during the whole relationship. That was,
She never said it wasn't true.
yeah.
She never said nothing bad about Chris.
Yeah, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
I
She
mean,
was trying to protect him. I think one
Right.
of those interviews.
that's the media
Yeah.
doing it to him.
But she got stung by bees in that pig.
Lil Bow Wow, I
Something
don't know
to
who
that.
he did something to. He did something to the masses that make him
But
get
they
his
be
neck.
slandering
Yeah.
him so much. He can't even tweet.
They be killing about. I don't know why he got so much hate out of something.
Well, here's how this go. It's a lot of different stuff you got to do to get up where you got to get now. Now, if you think that on these podcasts and these streams that these people lying about what's going on, then you know you're able to think and believe what you want to. But these people ain't lying. These people ain't lying about this industry. You want that big money, you can make 1 or 2 million, 3. You can get that low money. But to make that big money, you're going to have to sacrifice something. And you want to sacrifice it. I mean, me, I couldn't do it. I could never do it. How you going to... It's a war going on. Good and evil. Which side you going to be on? You're going to be on the good side, you're going to be on the bad side. You know, the truth don't have to be validated by us believing it. You know that, right? The truth going to be
definitely.
the truth, whether we believe it or not. So, whether we believe it's the truth or not, it's going to still be the truth. And it's some stuff going on y'all don't know about. It's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know about some stuff I do know about, but it's a lot of stuff that we just don't see. I mean, if I'm running an organization and I've been doing this for years, and I tell you don't say nothing, and I show you what's going to happen to you if you do say something, you going to keep your mouth shut. If I tell you I'm going to kill your family or something like that, I mean, who don't want their family? And you know I'm telling the truth. Because you've heard about, okay, such and such got out of line and this what happened to him. What's the young boy that was on Puffy label that killed himself? A rapper. He was a young kid. He was on Puffy label. He killed himself. God, what's this kid's name?
How long ago? Like 90s?
It had to be in the 2000s. Either the beginning, the late 90s or the early 2000s. Young kid, he killed himself.
Was it G-Dep? No.
Was it?
Black Rob? I don't know.
It's one of these rappers killed himself.
We about to do Google facts.
Let me see.
So what y'all think about Puffy.
He gay.
Nah,
he just died.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know if that was like.
Oh no.
What y'all think about Puffy? You think he gay?
Yeah, he gay.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of like questionable stuff he be doing like in the media.
Seen the one with where he was talking to Usher about what he was doing at Diddy sleepovers. Nigga said like you gotta fight for the cereal or something like that.
I didn't hear that. I saw his drink his drink champs. And he was doing a lot of zesty.
When we gonna party or something like he said at the.
What y'all think about him asking Fabulous and 50?
Yeah, that one.
Let him take him shopping. Let him take him to buy some clothes.
There's a lot of stuff going on because even Pop said that thing about Dre. Like when he was Pop used to be recording, Dre used to be in the bed eating pussy, sucking dick. He said that in an interview. I don't know, y'all never heard that before?
Dre?
Nah, I never.
You said Dre?
No,
Dr. Dre.
Tupac said that about Dr. Dre in an interview. So that was in like you'll never know what's going on, but Pac did say that. I had to look it up, but
so
that's crazy.
Y'all watched the movie Pac movie?
No.
Suge had the guy in there who was working for him, and he had the guy in his underwear. What's the point of that?
Okay.
Yeah. It's all men
talking about the brothers.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all being in here. What's the point of you being in your underwear?
Suge was.
So y'all don't never see. Okay, y'all young people watching, but y'all not paying attention. See, y'all don't let society tell you what to think. Now, there's nothing wrong with not believing in you should be gay, but society gonna scorn you. Say
it's right.
It's right. The same way you can have an opinion, I can have a different opinion. The same way he can say, I believe this, and you can say, I believe that. So how is it that all of a sudden, if you say or I say that it's wrong to be gay, but they're going to make you feel bad like, oh, you hate gay people. You don't hate gay people. You just think it's wrong.
Yeah, you can't say nothing about them now.
Right. And they're going to make you feel like that. So because they want the world to believe it's okay. It's not okay. That's wrong. Now, I got family members. I got friends like that. Do I not like them? No, I don't dislike them, but it's wrong. It's wrong to have sex before marriage. I mean, we do it still.
Yeah, true.
But this stuff's still wrong. But they're going to make you feel bad because you believe it's wrong. Because they want everybody to accept everything.
It's an agenda.
Right. They want you to believe that you should do anything you want to do.
Media.
There's one porn star on Twitter that people had found out that she wouldn't agree to do like gay porn with sex with a gay dude, and they attacked the mention. She killed herself.
Okay.
You know, the devil always been here to destroy. He kill, steal, and destroy people. So that's all they doing. If I put enough pressure on you to make everybody believe a certain thing about you and attack you, pretty soon you putting pressure on yourself because you tired of this pressure being applied to you. So most people they don't have thick skin. They don't kill themselves. As most white people do when they lose their money. They lose their family fortune. They going off themselves because they ain't used to not working for something. They used to being given something. You know, the jobs they get. It's white people got more privilege than we got. And they can't, think about it. The only way you're going to change racism is the people who given the racism got to start changing themselves. You can't change somebody. You can't change them. I can't change them. They're still going to be a racist because if you change 2 of them, it's 100,000 more of them. So they got to change themselves. And until white people start saying, okay, why is this black man being killed? That's wrong. You just can't shoot the black man. He ain't did nothing wrong. He did everything you asked him to do. Until they feel some way about it, ain't gonna never change. And that's the problem. The white people don't care because they can't see that they got these privileges that we don't have until one of their children started to get killed. If the police just shoot one of their children and they did everything they were supposed to do, then okay, we got to do something about this because they starting to kill our children.
You think pain brings understanding?
You say painting?
Yeah.
It brings some. I mean, you got to think. White European Americans have went to every part of this world and took people, killed and taken over these people country. Killed. And they done twisted everything in their favor. Abraham Lincoln was a black man, but they painted him as a white man. The picture you see of Abraham Lincoln is not the way he looked. He was darker than that. It was 6 black presidents before George Washington, I mean. 6.
I see on like the $5 bills. So it's a black man.
It's 6 of them. But they're not going to tell you this. They're not going to tell you black people was in America before they came here. Some Indians were black people.
So do you blame the school system for lack of knowledge about our people?
The white people run the school system. So how can you get some knowledge for your people when it's ran by white people? You can't get your knowledge. Your knowledge is hidden. If I tell you who you really are, then you wake up. You come out of this coma that all us in. That's why I got to program you with the television. I got to program you the way to think. I got to program you with the music. You know, if I want to get anything across to any child, what they do? You want a child to wear some clothes, you put it in a music video on one of the rappers. You want them to say certain things, you make one of the rappers say it.
Even in the cartoons.
Yeah.
As well.
Disney World, you do know their characters are all made off the penis. You know their characters made from the penis. And they, and like he said, gay.
That's crazy.
And so how can you fight that? How can you fight a society that's going to say, I killed 30 of y'all to stop y'all from stopping the agenda that I have? So you think Prince did 2 shows in Atlanta, 2 shows by himself. You know all the dancing and choreography Prince got in his music? He did 2 shows and he died a day later.
Where he died at?
That was his house.
He didn't die in his house. He died on the plane.
Yeah, that because somebody said that.
Which is owned by Warren Buffett.
The plane.
Dang.
They say he had just bought back his what's it called?
He got his own music.
Yeah,
his royalties.
That's
his masters back.
Yeah, he got all his masters.
Yeah, just
that's
bought that back.
If you're a musician, that's everything. You get your own masters.
How much money that's worth?
Yeah.
Man.
Then guess what?
Since we own this and he just played Kanye, how you feel about Kanye's slavery comments?
It's a choice.
It's a choice he made. See, y'all gotta understand. I can be just a straightforward guy. You can be a guy that you coming from left field. What you say coming from left field. He can be a guy he might like. He outside the box. He got certain ways, different ways he think. Some of what Kanye's saying makes sense. Some of it don't make sense. But you have to sit down and talk to him and understand what he's trying to get across. I mean, you can't take a few words he say and be like, well, he tripping about this because you don't really. Do you know what he mean?
He like one big fragment,
right?
Pretty much.
Do you really know what he's trying to get across? Because there's probably some more behind that he want to say, but he can't say.
He struggled with that,
right?
Yeah, he struggled with that.
So it's like something holding him back to get to the root of.
Of course, he's holding back. You know, Kim Kardashian and his handler. That boy probably under MK mind control, man.
That boy nut.
He ain't no nut, man.
You don't think so?
He not. Kanye's smarter than what.
Listen, what I'm
telling
you.
Smart nut.
Not a nut. You gotta
He
understand.
know what he be saying.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah. You think he like gifted, like
listen.
autistic or something, like, you know?
Listen,
Like retarded.
I want y'all to look this up. Back in the day, the U.S. government, the CIA, this program called MK Ultra. It's mind control. They started putting people on LSD first. Shock treatment came next. Hypnotism came next. These are all forms of mind control. So if they did this back in 1920 or whenever they started, this 2018, don't you think they perfected it? You ever seen Shaq on that thing where he was stuck for like 2 minutes on TNT? Big old Shaq didn't blink, didn't move his arm, didn't move his shoulder for 2 straight minutes. Look it up on YouTube. Shaq stuck. Ernie talking, Barkley talking, and they had Oladipo on there. Shaq is stuck for 2 straight minutes. How in the hell a 300-pound 7'3" dude can sit for 2 minutes and not move a finger, an eyelash, blink, move his shoulder for 2 straight minutes? So you mean to tell me he trained that good to not move for 2 straight minutes? I mean, not even a little bit. He under mind control. Draymond Green, they catch him on the interview. He gets stuck. They under mind control. They cloning people. All that. You might not believe it. Might
think
be hard
Gucci
to
a clone?
believe. Of course. Meat Mills,
Me?
clone.
You think it's 2 Trumps?
Yes.
the red tie and the blue tie?
But Trump,
Yeah.
I don't believe, my belief,
Blue tie.
I don't believe Trump is with them. I believe he an outsider.
Definitely.
That shaking things up that they don't want to shake up, but they done thought that they wanted him there, but they really don't want him there. But
That's true.
he allowed him to still be the worst they can be because he stupid as them too.
Right.
He do anything. Everything they think, he say it. You don't think white people saying they tired of Mexicans coming over here?
True.
They tired of these Muslims. They saying that, but he actually come out and say it when everybody else gonna keep it inside of him.
That's true.
So
he tired of black people doing this and that and the third. He gonna say it.
So he just pandering to them.
No, he's saying what he thinks. He's one of these people
He's
that
saying
gonna say what's on his mind.
Right.
Instead of saying the political thing, he gonna say what's on his mind. I took some of that pussy. That nigga crazy, man.
He don't even know politics.
Like at all.
know.
He crazy. But here's how you know it's 2 of them. Because he proved that he can cure AIDS, cancer, lupus, diabetes, leukemia, all this stuff. He had 8 or 9 people come into court and testify. I was healed of AIDS. I was healed of cancer. I was healed of diabetes. And he beat the government, right? The government make millions of dollars off of pharmaceuticals. Right?
It's the real trap.
Can't make no money if you
Dr.
healthy.
Sebi represents a threat to that, right?
Yeah. The hospitals really ain't gonna make no money too. That's the
So
huge.
All them treatments.
the hospital gonna stay making money.
True.
But see, when you mess with the pharmaceutical money, because drugs are designed to treat the problem, it don't get rid of the problem.
Yeah.
What Dr. Sebi was doing was getting rid of the problem. If I can't pump these drugs in you to turn you into an addict, because that's what pills do.
Pretty much, yeah.
They turn you into an addict. You gon' So now I can't turn you into an addict. I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna actually heal you. What God designed you to do: eat herbs, eat the plants, which heals you. So the Bible say God told the devil that he can go to and from the earth. So that means he can roam this earth and do all his evil. You don't think that the devil has put people on this earth to give them pills so it will kill you quicker? The pills kill you. That's what's killing us. The food shot up. All these drinks we drinking. We drank more juice and soda than water. So think about it. Dr. C be coming along. He can heal all this stuff. You don't think they killed him? So you mean you go to jail for having? Listen to what I'm telling you. You go to jail for having $45,000 or $35,000 cash on you. You can't go to jail.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You don't go to jail for having money. You go to they take the money and it's not a crime to have money. It's a crime if you do something with the money. Now you can say, okay, I'm gonna take this money. You can't come back to my country, but I'm gonna
the
lock
government.
you up.
They're gangsters, bro. They're just not street.
So
This is a different type of gangster.
So let's y'all got a podcast. Y'all got something to put out in the world. So put this out. Every movie, the black man die in the movie. Why is that?
The programmers that we're gonna die.
It's racism, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how is it that you gonna keep saying black people killing blacks? This is what they programming you. That blacks killing blacks. If you go to China, Chinese people kill Chinese people. If you go to Russia, Russian people killing Russian people. If you here in the United States, these white people killing white people. So why they keep promoting black people killing black people? Everybody killing each other. Everybody kill their own race because that's who you around all the time. That's your environment.
Right.
But they gonna say we killing each other more than they killing each other. That's a lie. Them bikers kill each other all the time.
Propaganda.
But see, we feeding into it until y'all young people start waking up and put some substance into what y'all doing and start respecting, each other, other people. It ain't gonna change.
You think music the most powerful entity we got in the world?
I think it's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
This what y'all. Everything is spiritual. The Bible say you wrestle with spirits and principalities, not cardinal things. That's what the Bible tell you. What was the devil cast out of? What was his job when he was with God? He's a musician, right? Yeah. What's one of the most powerful things on earth? Music, right? Mm-hmm. How they get you to believe most of all the stuff, to change the way you look, to act a certain way through the music. Same thing with this kid in Valdosta who they killed in Lowndes High School.
Somebody wrapped him up and
it was newspaper inside his body. All his organs were gone.
Oh yeah. Harvest them.
So you do know one of the young boy dad worked for the CIA or the sheriff, grandson killed him. Had something to do with it. So it's the only way you can keep this stuff under wraps. They got technology, man. They got satellites can tell you where you at right now, where I'm at, where you at. They can inspect the dirt. They can tell you where to spec the dirt at. That's how good the cameras is. So how can a plane go missing? How can a ship go missing? How can two planes hit the World Trade Building? They not know it.
You think that was fake?
Of course.
Me
You
too.
can't blow up a building that's designed. An earthquake can't knock these buildings down. How can a plane knock these buildings down? You got to.
Those bombs was inside of it.
Right, they blew them up themselves. You got to explode this metal designed to withstand all kinds of forces. You got to blow this up from the bottom.
They said Bush knew what Bin Laden was at the whole time.
He was here. And they let him out on the plane. It's all kinds of stuff they fooling us with, man. They got all kinds of foolery on that TV. You got to pay attention, man. Y'all young boys, wake up and realize that you fighting something that is beyond us. That's why you got to be prayed up with God. You know what's coming next, right? My phone right now got facial recognition on it. The X got facial recognition. So the next thing is, all this stuff, they want your fingerprint first. CIA can tell whoever, everybody that ain't in the database, Nah, I got you. It's what you don't know. I don't need no DNA on you because when you put your fingerprint on the phone, Apple, the CIA, own them too. They work through all of them. Now I got you. Now I ain't got to worry about putting you in my database because I got you in my CIA database.
Right.
So I'm counting everybody in the world. Yeah, buy them Apple phone. Get your computer. Now they gonna facial recognition. So I can get everybody who put their face on there, I got you. Them little movies that they show you, they got facial recognition. What they want, Fast and the Furious. What that thing called that it can tell everybody in the world face that they wanted to get back. Y'all be looking at these movies and thinking it's fake. That stuff real, man.
What's that? You ever seen Lucy?
Yeah.
Will Smith?
Like
100% of your mind or your brain or whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's something in this world that can actually do that. You might not unlock all of it, but I'm pretty sure it's something that can make your focus.
Even 20 is a lot.
Yeah.
But this is a great thing that y'all doing because this stuff go out to anybody in the world. So they'll be able to see all your messages. So make sure when y'all doing these podcasts, don't just bring a person like me on here who's an athlete, because listen what I'm finna tell you. Y'all three will do more for society than any athlete. Y'all three. The people who regular people do more for society than any athlete. Athlete get put on a pedestal. He alienates himself because he can't go everywhere, or she alienates herself because she can't go everywhere she want to go. Can't do the things we normal people do because they'll stop. People going to autograph. People going to want to touch them. So you can't just go anywhere. Plus two, they working for a company. I can't speak my actual thoughts for this company because I get backlash. I lose commercials. I could possibly lose my job. So y'all three gonna do more for society than any athlete would ever do. I don't hang with athletes. I don't hang with entertainers. For what?
Too censored?
No, it's the worst things come out of the worst. You got to understand this. The worst things come out of it. All the top actors and entertainers. All the worst stuff. So you don't know what they done had to do to get that stuff. So a lot these people got to go through. They can't tell you that they did it. It's a code they got to live by.
Signed in blood.
Why? What's the point of signing a contract in blood? What did the young NBA young boy say in his music? I signed my contract in blood. What's the point of that?
Only way out is death.
Any one of y'all thinking about going to the military?
No.
They had that.
When you get sworn in, and they tell you swear to die for your country, right? What does that mean? You do know that mean I could kill you too, and you died for your country. So you do know that when they say he died in a training accident, they killed him.
Yeah, cause some of them stories be coming back weird when they be like reporting he's missing in the field or something like that. It don't be making sense.
Me and you go shooting. We doing out the training shooting. I shoot you. I was told to shoot you. I've been handling these guns all my life. Why all of a sudden I make a mistake and shoot you now? See, y'all don't think about that. I've been 20-year vet. We wasn't out there in war. We was out there shooting guns at a target. How I end up shooting you? Training accident. That's what we're going to say. You go up in a plane They make the plane wreck. It's a training accident. You know too much. I gotta remove you. That's what they do. The country we in the greatest country in the world, but we in the worst country in the world at the same time. Because I can kill you right now and get away with it.
Especially if I'm over in Afghanistan or wherever they at. You know?
I can kill you right now and get away with it. Because guess what? If I kill you in front of him and me, I just have to kill everybody else. Who gonna know then?
Yeah, I have the murder weapon.
They never gonna find it. You never gonna find it. You only gonna find what they want you to find. You only gonna know what they want you to know. That's why you keep looking at the CIA bring out the documents after years ago. Oh yeah, we killed Malcolm X. They killed Martin Luther King. Why? When he realized that I'm actually helping them instead of helping my people. I thought I was helping my people, but I'm actually helping them because they want me to segregate. Because the new plan was, I'm not gonna lock you up in bondages. I lock you up in the banks. I lock you up in the court system. I stop you from getting homes. I put a loan, little buy here, pay here loan company next to you, and you go get $500 and you put yourself in debt. I put a liquor store next to you in your neighborhood. Y'all just drink up all the liquor and I make the CIA bring all these drugs and put it in your city. CIA drop guns in Chicago. Loads of guns in Chicago. These boys get these guns and killing each other. All this stuff, public record. But they say, if you want to know something, put it in the book, because black people don't read. Public record. But see, you gonna look at it. Some of us gonna look at it and ain't gonna believe it. That's too good. I mean, they ain't doing that. But yet you dying every day. We dying every day. They killing us like cattle and getting off. They got the video where he shot this man. Put your hands up. He put his hands up. Put him behind your head. Put him behind his head. Pah! Shot him. How was that resisting?
Sure.
And you got this on video and they let him off.
Insane.
So you believe that this ever gonna change? You can't change the system from the outside. You change the system from the inside, right? None of us in the inside. How come a black officer never shoots a white person?
Black officers too get a lot of flack from their people for being officers. How you feel about that?
Some of it warranted. If I know a guy crooked and I'm letting him still be crooked, that make me crooked, right? So if I know you're a murderer and I'm hanging with you and you go kill somebody and I know you just killed them, that make me a murderer. I know you killed them. You don't have to be a murderer to commit the act. You know he murdered the guy. You was with him. You just didn't do it yourself. And I'm going to give you a pass. Wrong is wrong, right?
They be whacking judges. They be taking them out. Black judges.
Yeah.
Federal.
Yeah, but God say, what did God tell his disciples? This is what he told his disciples. He said, to be my disciple, you got to give up everything and come follow me. Everything. To love God, you got to give up everything and love God. So that means you got to be willing to die. Division. See, division it creates chaos. You believe something, he believes something different, he believes something different, he believes something different. We all gonna fight because we think ours is the ultimate How is it? God say in the Bible, it's not good that man should be alone. He made woman for the man. But in the Catholic Church in the Vatican, it's all men.
You said it's all men?
Be in that church.
Hold on.
Oh, Catholic, yeah.
In the Catholic Church, the Vatican, where the Pope is, it's all men. So why you think these Catholic priests always raping these little boys?
Dude, gay.
It's not good that man should be alone. So why you go make a church that's all men? That's the devil, son. Y'all ain't really figured it out. Y'all ain't peeping this crazy stuff that they're doing. It said God say it's not good that man should be alone. He made a woman for the man. Then they go make a church that is all men. You don't think the men in there having sex with men?
Gotta be.
You don't think that when you go to an all nun, it's a gimmick, a nun. God made the woman for the man. He ain't make you be no nun. It's a gimmick. They gonna be what? Having sex with the women, molesting children. The most satanic thing you can do is take a young child and molest them. It's the most satanic thing because you took all their innocence. You took the free will that God gave them away from them. They confused.
And they scarred for life.
Exactly.
Anybody who got raped, you scarred for life.
Scarred.
Yeah.
But y'all, and then I'm gonna say us. I'm not gonna say y'all. We too busy worrying about what's the hottest music, what's the freshest clothes to wear, who got the best shoes on.
Entertainment.
So I'm a keep your mind on something else instead of the real thing that's going on. This is a war between good and evil. Whose side you gonna be on? And the Bible tells you, I need you hot like fire for me, not lukewarm. You can't straddle the fence. You can't be one and not the other. You got to be for God or for the devil. It's coming. My belief is being gay is a spirit. It's a spirit. You ain't born like that, so how you get like that? It got to be a demonic spirit that's being placed upon people to turn them like that. You ain't born like that. You don't come out thinking, "Oh, I'm a dude, but I want to be a woman." You don't even know that when you're a child.
Yeah,
So
it's a learned behavior.
Exactly.
What about people that a female turns into a man, but she still likes women?
You gay regardless. You can't do both. A man who like women and men, that's gay. You can't do both. If you do it one time, you gay. And don't do it no more, you gay. You're not supposed to do it once. Who's to say down 20 years from now that you might not do it again? If you smoke crack one time, you a crack addict.
Crackhead.
Because you smoke crack. The only people that can say that they not an addict is the ones that never did it. If you drink and you continue to drink, you're an alcoholic. Doesn't mean that you got a problem. See? It just means you're an alcoholic. Now, how much you drink decides if you have a problem or not. Some people function, some people can't. That's all it is. I mean, we can say, okay, because I drank 2 times in 1 year and he drank 5,000 times in 1 year, I'm any better than him, but you're not. We both drank. I mean, he just consumed more than I do. And what people try to do is say one wrong is better than the other one and all are the same. If I'm a murderer and you steal, we the same. Because the Bible said no sin is greater than the other one.
Yep.
I just committed a greater act of wrong than you did. That's all it was. But it's still the same. In the eyes of God, is wrong is wrong. I mean, ain't no. He not gonna say because you was a murderer and I stole that I'm any different than you. We gonna be judged for our own sins. And that's what people got to get out of. Stop judging. Stop judging him. Stop judging him. Let's help him. Pray for him to help him to get better. Y'all wasn't prepared for this, son.
No,
I'm not.
Too much now.
Let's talk some basketball. Well,
I need to go drop knowledge. You know, you said that the other day, so we just take it in stride.
The reason why I do this to let y'all young people know certain stuff. I went to Los Angeles. I was playing with the Clippers.
That's the worst place you can go.
And Rodney Rogers invited me to a party.
Who?
Rodney Rogers, one of my teammates, invited me to a party. We go up into this big mansion. Needless to say, they got drugs, gays, lesbians, transvestites. They got all these people in here that work for these major companies, actors, entertainers, in here all together. They got people doing stuff. I left. I got mad at him actually for inviting me. But he said, shit, this is my first time too. I was invited. You my boy. Yeah. I want you to come along. You my boy. We left. Think about the people who stayed. What they finna do?
Who knows?
All that don't mix together. It's two things gonna happen. If you do drugs and I don't, and I hang around you every day, either I'm gonna start doing the drugs you doing, or you gonna stop doing the drugs. We ain't gonna keep hanging with each other and you continue to do drugs and I don't. And it don't go like that. Especially when we spending time together every day. Right. One gonna do the other one. Either I'm gonna do what you doing or you gonna stop. That's how life works, right? Mm-hmm. If you with him every day and he rob people, you with him every day, he gonna either stop robbing or you gonna become a robber. If he rob banks, you either gonna become a bank robber or he gonna stop. And one gonna, it's how life works. People who smoke drugs and they recovering addict, they stay away from drugs, right? They don't keep going around the drugs because they pretty soon they gonna smoke drugs again if they keep being around it. So why would you hang with somebody who you know doing wrong? It don't make sense now. Because here's the other aspect of that. When they do wrong, you might get caught in the middle of it and wasn't doing nothing and be in trouble for it.
Just because you was hanging with them.
That's why I be with me. I ain't gonna tell on me. Can't tell on yourself. If you do, that's on you. You got to take it. But y'all smart guys. Listen, it's no doubt that y'all smart guys by y'all having this podcast tells me y'all very smart young men. And y'all got great things coming to y'all life. It was only God that set me here on y'all podcast to drop this knowledge to make y'all think. It's only to make you think. It's not telling you what to do. It's only to make you think. Now, it's your choice on how you take it from what I said and the knowledge I gave you. The knowledge came from God. It didn't come from me. That's why when you go to church, you really supposed to go, when the pastor give you that word, you're supposed to go get that Bible and study for yourself to make sure he's telling the truth because it's in man's words. You don't worship the pastor. You worship God. Why T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, Kenneth Copeland, and Joyce Myers, all these huge pastors you see on TV, right? if the Bible say you ain't supposed to be gay, if the Bible say you ain't supposed to murder, right? Why all in them saying it's okay? Right? Why they saying it's okay? Why they allow? Now, you don't supposed to condemn the people, but it's wrong. You just pray for them. But they being spokespeople now for gay. How is that?
That bag told him to.
Say that again.
That bag told him to.
So you do know this is about money.
They signing contracts, 6-year church contracts.
40 million.
Yeah,
like
athletes.
Joel Osteen, church is in like the old Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah.
And he be packing it out. He make a lot of money
with dope and not hope. I call it the dope effect, cause he ain't selling no hope. If I tell you, come in here, pay me them tithes, give your offering, but I get injured on my job, lose everything I got, and you don't help me, but I've been paying tithes to you every time I get paid, and you won't help me. What kind of church is that?
Paying for that man vacations.
Hold on. You can go on, the church can sponsor you to go on lavish vacations, but I get in a car accident, can't work no more. I'm paralyzed. They won't even build me a wheelchair ramp in the front of my house. But you still expect me to pay my tithes every Sunday when I get my check. That's God. Cain killed Abel. How Cain get a wife after that? But in the rest of the Bible, you tell us how this person came from that person came from this person. You giving us the lineage of people, but you tell me that it was only two people, Adam and Eve, on earth. Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel. How Cain killed Abel? How he get a wife?
Nigga says with his mama white people story.
Don't make sense. Regardless of what it is, it don't make sense because you explain everything out, but you don't explain that.
And that's the base of everything. So it's
everything.
Like,
so what man done messed that up? See what I'm saying? I'm not questioning God, not now time. I ain't questioning God. I'm questioning what's being written by God because I don't believe what they're saying. It don't make sense what it's saying when you explain everything else out to a T. Noah had Shem, Ham, and all these different kids, but you can't tell me how Cain got a wife. Where that come from? Something ain't right. Something they missing. Something they ain't telling us. And white people stuff. That's what they doing. Man, we the tribe of Israel. It's 12 tribes of Israel. They scattered all over the world. The reason why they don't want y'all to know, because you know who you are, you know the power you have. We the only race in the world that's been enslaved and still here. Mm-hmm. Every other people that's been enslaved, we talking about slaved, they been killed off. The Jews was never enslaved. They were never enslaved.
They was killed. They weren't enslaved.
They were just they was locked them up. All of them wasn't killed off. All of them wasn't locked up either. You do know that.
Is it the real reason why Hitler killed all them Jews? They were saying like,
what was the reason?
Well, they was like
they were
wicked.
They were wicked, yeah. To like black people.
You know why? Because the Jews ain't really the Jews. We the Jews.
White people are the Gentiles.
Exactly. Yep. And that's why they killing you. That's why they don't want you to know the truth. It ain't no secret. If you go over in these other countries and you got a level-minded people that ain't been corrupt in these other countries, they will tell you the reason why these white people killing y'all because y'all the original people. Y'all the God's chosen people. They will tell you that. But the Bible also told you that because you have sinned, I'm going to take the land that you should own and put you in a foreign land, and I'm going to put people, rulers over you that you should be rulers over. You do say that, right?
And it was because we believed in other gods or something like that. Yeah.
Man, I love basketball, but you do know that's a slave trade too, right? They got the master who own the team. Then they got the coach who tell you what to do. He the one. All that is the dude who out there had the whip. The owner make billion, you make 2-3 million. So
it's crazy because I think Mike Jordan the only owner in NBA. He's not really a sole owner.
He's sole owner now.
He's sole owner. NFL don't have no black owners.
Won't
Yeah,
be.
won't be.
Won't
Cracker
be
so
over there.
racist. It's a shame. They so racist.
Nigga Diddy talking about. Well, that's alright.
You need a little bit more money.
Ain't enough booty holes you can hit to be or you NFL owner did it. It be real.
Them niggas.
And then Kaepernick talking about oh, I want ownership too. They ain't gonna let that happen.
Man, Kaepernick ain't get back. He can't get a job in the NFL. Better yet, talking about you gonna be an owner.
That's dead. Nigga better serve a water bottle or something.
Let's talk about basketball, man.
I had a question. I know you the head coach of Jackson. So, do you feel that you make, like, I know you see, like, sometimes the crime with the young people, do you feel like you do make a change when you, like, coaching them and you send them off to, like, the world after high school?
I do think that I make a change in some of them, but a lot of times I think I be failing, and it's because I be wanting so much more for them. I think guys like Khalil, who paid for me, I think I impact him more than the guys who play a lot or who are actually real good at it. Now, I think some of the players is that play really good at it, and Khalil was a good player. He came at a time that we had a lot of good players, and
that's when I heard about Jackson.
I think that it's harder when you are a real good player to get the gist of everything that somebody trying to teach you, but you got so many people trying to put stuff in your head, telling you you're good or telling you this or that. But I think we failing kids now with basketball, and here's why I say that. There's so much false hope that's given to these kids to make them think that they going to the NBA or even a college. And that's false hope. Half of these kids ain't good enough to make it. And the reason why they're not good enough because they don't put enough work in. But everybody mama, everybody uncle, auntie, sister, brother think that they going to college or to the pros.
I tell people that even like the bench riders in the NBA, they had to be really good just to get in the league. Like you have to be, they can get on any court and
really blessed
smoke
at the same
anybody.
time. They got to be really blessed. It's a lot of stuff got to go right for you to be in the NBA. And then they got a lot of stuff got to go right for you to stay there because you run into the politics of the game too. It's a lot of stuff that's going on that beyond your control.
So that one year you played, it was already politics and the contracts.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth about what happened to me. When I was drafted the 36th pick in the second round, the Clippers had no other picks. They had the 13th pick in the first round in the 1997 draft. The Clippers had one pick, and that was the 13th pick. They took Maurice Taylor out of Michigan. They didn't have any more picks in the draft. They traded with Philly money and a future draft pick, then drafted me. Bill Fitz was the coach. He told me when I got there, he didn't like to play rookies. There's nothing I could do to play. So here's my thinking. Why you draft me? You have no other picks in the draft.
So it sabotaged you off the rip.
Why you give away a future pick and a little bit of cash to get me to tell me you don't like to play rookies? What's the sense in that? Then Lloyd Vaught got hurt with help. Mo Taylor get playing time. So Mo Taylor went to starting. Lloyd Vaught ended up retiring. He hurt his back. I started the season off on injury reserve. On injury reserve in the NBA, you got 12 players that dress, but you can have 15 on the roster. So you'll see 3 other players in their suit, but they players. You just not on the active roster. I started off the season on IR, which I was not on the active roster. We ended up having, at one point, 9 or 10 players that were dressing. We had hurt players.
Training staff was bad.
No. It just was injured. He still wouldn't take me off IR. I got off IR. I never went back on it. But the catch was I never played. He tell me, you getting better. You look good. You're getting better every day. Then he'll come back and be like, you should be happy you're in the NBA. You could be home. He tells stuff to our starting point guard, Derek Martin, who came out of UCLA, who they gave a 1-year deal to. He was getting him a 1-year deal every year at the minimum.
So he got to work for that every year.
Yeah. Told that man in front of all of us, you ain't even an NBA point guard. The only reason why you my point guard, I can't find nobody else. You ain't even a backup in this league. This what kind of man we was dealing with.
Bill Fitz. I heard of him before too. That's crazy.
It's the same one that got fired out of Boston after they won the championship. They won a championship in Boston. He was the coach. They fired him. Larry Bird, Danny Ainge hated him. I done seen Larry Bird cuss him out. I done seen Danny Ainge
he was just a horrible coach.
He's a horrible person.
Okay.
The trainer say he had been with him for 20 or 25 years. He told me the man liked me. I'm like, he liked me. He's like, listen, I done seen this man run Ricky's crazy. He say, slap crazy. I met this girl in the mall, in Regency Mall, man.
When it was popping.
I asked the chick was, I'm going to be straight honest with y'all. I asked the woman was she want to be my friend. I had an old lady. All we could be her friends. We have fun or whatever. That's about all we could do. And she agreed to it.
All right.
I didn't lie to her. She knew I had an old lady, everything. Well, we were messing around for about a year. I went off to FSU. I spent a year at FSU. Well, the next year, the girl was like, well, in my sophomore year, she was like, I met her my freshman year when I was going to FSU. Well, my sophomore year, she was like, after my freshman year, she was like, I'm going to move to Tallahassee. She was going to EWC. I'll move to Tallahassee and go to FAMU, be closer to you. I'm like, nah. But she did it anyway. So I had told her, you coming down here, ain't, it ain't really like that. So she came anyway. The only thing me and the girl did was have sex. We didn't go out nowhere. We didn't do nothing. We didn't kick it. We was just having just a sexual relationship.
She blew it past that.
Well, the girl, you know, I had other women too I was dealing with up at FSU. I'm just being honest. So one night, I got the girl in my crib. She come over there. Me and the girl watching the movie. She come in, give me my clothes. She had washed my clothes. Give me a basket of clothes. She came unannounced. You wrong, baby. I put her out. You know, she had went in my room. I went in my room and got her. I'm like, look, you gotta leave. I got company. I was like, plus you came over here unannounced. I was like, you know, we don't roll like that. So she left. She was mad or whatever, but she left. Well, the girl ended up spending the night. At about 2:00 in the morning, the girl knocking on my door. Again, unannounced. This is her second time. So at this point, I'm like, look, shawty, this is the second time you done came unannounced to the crib. I wouldn't let her in this time. Well, she had been throwing rocks. I thought I was sleeping, dreaming or something, that somebody at my door, but she was really at my door when I woke up. And I'm like, somebody at my door for real was her. I wouldn't let her in, told her going on is over. She went to my neighbors. I went back in the apartment. She went in my neighbors, called me, woke my neighbors up and called me. I had called the police on her to make the police come and make her leave. Well, long story short, you know, instead of me ending it, I hit her one more time. Well, me being stupid, the girl ended up acting crazy even more.
Man.
So I finally ended it. One day, she was tripping. I left her in the apartment and went and stayed with somebody else. Left her in the apartment. Came back with a teammate the next day and got out of there. I lied to her and told her I'd come see her at her house, you know, if she left, you know, everything good, man, you straight. I just need to clear my head, but I was just trying to get out of there to go home. Well, after she got home, I told her, look, this can't work. You don't want to play your role. You agreed to something, now you breaking the agreement. Well, she said, left me a message, say, you think you're going to the NBA, you think you're going to get drafted, I'm going to fuck your life up, make sure you don't be shit. I'm thinking she playing. I blow it off, but I kept the recording. 2-3 months later, police knocking on my door saying, well, let me back up. They called me for questioning.
Yeah.
I went down there, told them what was going on. Nothing. I ain't did nothing, so I ain't heard. Well, all the time, while I ain't talking to the girl, she called him old lady. She called him old lady daddy. She threatening him. The girl wilding. So, after she did that, then I got myself in trouble. This how I got myself in trouble, because she was saying I was stalking her before that, but I got in trouble for stalking, but it wasn't for stalking. I got myself in trouble because of what I did. Once she started calling my old lady, threatening my old lady, my son, and I had some girls on campus beat her behind. I also had some naked pictures of her, and my homeboy them put them up all over her jaw. And then they also vandalized her house. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I didn't stalk her. That what got me in the stalking trouble. Yeah. But that was my retaliation because the chick was wilding. Yeah. Plus she followed me in the club and stuff like that. You know, I had to send a message to her. You know, I ain't always been a nice guy. You know, I'm from the hood. Yeah. And I wasn't, you know, trying to go for you messing with my people. So they locked me up. They say I was stalking her. And I ain't stalking no girl. When they came and got me, I had another chick in the bed with me. New chick. I mean, I ain't never been following behind no women. I mean, I love women, but I ain't crazy enough to be running behind one. I guess too many of them to be running behind one. Now you want to see me running by my wife? Yeah, that's my wife. We've been together 28 years. I might run behind her. No random, no random chick female that I got on the side. No, he ain't like that, man. But that's what happened to me.
She didn't bother you after that?
Yeah, it took me 5 years to get rid of that girl, man. 5 years after I went to jail. She had my phone them. I got changed my phone them 1,000 times. I fell out with a friend because he hired the girl at his job. He had a clothing store, and he hired the girl after she done took me to jail. So me and him fell out because I'm telling him the girl only want to work there because she know me and you friends. I'm letting you live with me to stay free to get this place, and you go hire the girl. Come on, man, you gotta get up out of here, bro. You tripping? And the girl brother called me and everything. I'm like, how you get my number? Oh, my sister gave it. Yo, hang click. Yeah, man. Shit, you know, that hurt me too. As far as the draft wise, that hurt me. But it was my fault, I would say, because I handled my business wrong. See, what I should have did, hindsight 2020, I handled it the wrong way, because instead of me doing what I did, I should have sicked them white folks on them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Instead of having her beat up, having my friends put the pictures up, but the hood come at me, which was wrong. The old me, like, I'm gonna handle this myself. I ain't never followed her. I ain't never put my hands on her, but I did have them girls beat her up and all that stuff. That's real. But I ended up getting in trouble for that. But I'm gonna tell you why I took what I took. I didn't want Tracy to know.
That's true.
So I kind of like took the no contest plea with the little community service hours, so Tracy wouldn't know all the truth. Like, my wife now was my girlfriend, my fiance at the time, and I didn't want her to know all the truth, so I kind of like took that, ate that. I had a lawyer and he wasn't about shit either, but I kind of ate that because I could have got off if I let them subpoena Tracy phone records and her mama phone records and see everything she was doing. I could have got off, but I kind of ate it because I was lying to Tracy about what was going on with the girl. Mm-hmm. I never really admitted the whole truth about what was going on, so I kind of ate the charge. But it was wrong with me. I was making a young mistake, not thinking right, man. It was a lesson learned though, because when they put me in jail, it got real. Like I really wanted to do something to her.
How long you was in there?
For 4 hours. But I was in jail. I wasn't no holding cell.
Day room.
I had done put on the suit, tuck the physical and all that. I was pissed. And I remember like yesterday, I was in cell 47, man. And it was surreal because I ain't never seen a jail, period.
This was your senior?
It was my junior year. Mm-hmm. And to be in jail for something you ain't done, it put it in perspective. But at the same time, you think about, she could have said I raped her.
That'd have been
even worse. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, it's just God sending you a message how to handle your business better, man. That's all. But I ain't no stalker, man. They gave me a charge of stalking by harassment. That's what they gave me. So they said I was harassing the girl, but she was harassing me. I just retaliated and I got caught.
Yeah, she started.
Right. She just didn't know that you really was messing with a motherfucker who had unchanged his life, but he wasn't all the way there yet. So, but on the real flip side, that girl lucky because my homeboy didn't want to kill her because she messing up the draft status. Mm-hmm. Right. So I had to kind of like say the girl, keep her name out the paper and beg my homeboy them now, because they're gonna come down on me. Because the dudes I'm cool with was killers, man. all my friends dead are in jail from the Blodgett home. They dead in jail, and that's all that was, man. So y'all young boys keep your business straight with these women, cause woman scorn, man, she can hurt you. But I appreciate y'all having me, man. I got a client up here I got to work out. Thank y'all for having me on this podcast.
Appreciate you being on, Coach.
Good talk. Oh shit!
That was a big one.
Storm.